Hello, my Chief Executive Planners, or my CEPs. Welcome back to Daily Joy Planner. My name is Tiffany, and I firmly believe that life is what you plan of it, for the most part. So, for today's video, we're going to be doing a plan with me, number 3, in my passion planner. I did review this on my channel. If it wasn't last week, it was the week before. If I get fancy, I will put it up at the top, but if not, it's the passion planner review. You can look for it on my channel. Sorry. But yeah, that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do a plan with me in here, but before we get started with that, I want to show you how last week's planner went. So if you don't know, I do a plan with me in a different planner each week, and so far this is the passion planner is my 3rd, but last week I did Astrology 365, and so I'm just going to do a quick flip through. Make sure I got you in frame here. Do a quick flip through on how that went. And this is Monday of this week, so I will be continuing to use this as a to-do planner. I think it went really well last week, better than my Hobonichi the first week, because y'all know I didn't do nothing with that one. So yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this process, and I'm gonna tell you something that I learned once I get into the plan with me for today. So for now, we're gonna go ahead and get started in this. Oh, I'm gonna show you one more thing. When I do my plan with me, I like to pre-plan here. So this is my pre-plan page. I told you about this last week, and I said I would show you this week. This is what I use to pre-plan, and then I use that to come and I put it in here. That way, I'm not sitting here wasting video trying to figure out what I need to do. But okay, we're gonna go ahead and get into this, because my children, you can hear them, are on the verge of anarchy. Okay, so let's get into this. As you can see, this looks just like the Hobonichi that I did for my first week. I am learning, and what I've learned with my astrology, what I said that I was going to mention a second ago, is that I don't really like the time planners. I don't like that. Like, I feel, because I know I don't necessarily have to use the times, but they're there, so I feel obligated to use them, and it just doesn't. It's just, to me, it's kind of boring. But I don't know, maybe there's just a way I'm not figuring out how to do it without feeling obligated to use the time. Does that make sense? Okay, so basically this does look like my Hobonichi setup, where they actually have a place where you put that day's focus. So I don't have a focus on most of the days, but some days I do. I got my Back in the Word challenge, and that's actually up on my blog post today if you want to check that out. Then I got my anniversary coming up, and then I got my plan next week for Sunday. And then they have a this week's focus, which I thought was pretty cool, which is my anniversary. Good things that happen. Probably fill that in as the week goes on. And then they have a personal to-do list here and a work to-do list. I actually like this because I did do it by top priority, and errands that I need to run. And then you have, of course, your time things. They start at 6 o'clock. That was a bummer because I'm doing my Rise, Shine, and Plan challenge, which I'm on week 2 for that. But they start at 6 o'clock. They don't start at 5 o'clock. So that was a bummer because I wanted to kind of write that in there. But oh well. And then basically I have all our timed events here. So we got our school. We got church over here. And that's not, actually, that might need to change because our church, they were doing they were putting the videos up every week, but now they're going to actually live stream the videos. So I have to figure out what time they're going to do that, and then I need to change that accordingly. And then I have my DJP stuff that I work on during this time here, which is the time that I'm working on it now. Then I got dinner here, night kiddos here, I think it's bedtime, and they have an hour later bedtime on the weekends. Actually not here, that needs to go back up here. And then something that I've been doing, with my husband having a different work schedule, he gets off later. So what I've been doing when the kids have been going to bed is I've been watching a movie. Now, I tend to watch a movie pretty much every day anyway, but I'm actually being a little bit more intentional about it. So I put that there. And then I'm definitely going to watch one of these days too. But since he's off and I'm off this day, I'm going to have to squeeze it in at some other time. But I actually did like writing this out, but it just bored me with the time slots. It just did. So basically what I'm going to do is the same thing that I did for my Hobonichi setup. I'm just going to go through with my Sharpie pen, and I'm just going to go over this pencil and Sharpie. And then as the week goes on, I will attempt to make this look more festive, because I don't really like the way that it looks. It looks boring to me. But it is functional, which is important. So for functionality reasons, I'm going to leave it the way that it is. And then over time, as each day goes by, maybe I will fill that in with, you know, what happened that day or whatever. So yeah. All right, so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through this, and I'll see you on the tail end of the video. and that is it. I have filled in the pencil, or I went over the pencil, whatever, erased to the best of my ability. I have to figure out what time church is going to be streamed on Sunday, and then I'll add that in there. But everything else so far is good to go. So one thing I will say about this is next time I won't write that in pencil. I'll just like write that off top of my head, because that's exactly what I did when I wrote it in the pencil. Some of that stuff is not on my my sheet that you saw earlier, so that was a pain having to go over that. But I think everything else came out good. I went ahead and changed this here because that needed to be changed. And come to think about it, I actually need to figure out, I need to go ahead and start our summer schedule going. Yeah, so that is it for this setup. This is a before the pen, or before the week gets started. We are on Monday though, so you know some of this stuff has already happened. But I will come back next week when I do my next plan with me, and I will show you how this week looks, just like I did with astrology. And so yeah, you can stay tuned for that. Thank you for stopping by to see me. Let's plan to meet again. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to keep in touch, and share if you care. And yeah, till next time. Bye bye.